Hello and welcome to the Mass Tort Update. A Florida jury has awarded $16 million in compensatory damages and $25 million in punitive damages in a lung cancer tobacco lawsuit against Lorillard. BP announced that it reached a settlement in principle with the Plaintiff Steering Committee in the BP Deepwater Horizon litigation. The settlement, which is estimated to be at least $7.8 billion, will be paid out to businesses and individuals who filed suit over the spill. The settlement does not include the federal government and state and local governments who are also plaintiffs in the case. A class action lawsuit has been filed requesting medical monitoring for patients with high chromium levels in their blood from defective metal-on-metal hip devices. And hundreds of workers have been added to the Capitol Grill class action overtime lawsuit. The lawsuit claims, among other things, that African American workers were denied advancement opportunities and that the company failed to pay all plaintiffs proper overtime wages. A class action lawsuit was filed against DePaul University College of Law for allegedly misrepresenting their post-graduation employment statistics and mean salary data, along with similar suits against 14 other law schools. A New York judge has ruled that the city of New York could go up to $128 million in damages to minority citizens over potentially discriminatory exams. A class action settlement provides Verizon customers with refunds for unauthorized cramming charges. The settlement involves a suit alleging that Verizon billed its landline phone customers for charges from third-party companies that were not authorized by the customer. Verizon, of course, denies any wrongdoing. The first Prodaxa lawsuit was filed, and in November 2011, the company that made Prodaxa confirmed at least 260 fatal bleeding events in patients taking the drug. In asbestos, the Texas MDL judge denied the defendant's application to compel the plaintiffs to file claims with asbestos trusts. And a New York federal court ruled that the Travelers Insurance Company has been relieved of an obligation to pay $500 million to settle asbestos suits because a key condition of the settlement, immunity from additional lawsuits, was undermined by an appellate court ruling. The plaintiffs, of course, are appealing. Two verdicts in Philadelphia against Ford Motor Company came down, alleging Ford cars were defectively designed and requiring asbestos in their brakes. One case found lack of proximate causation between defect and injuries. And in recalls, 227,000 LED night lights were recalled. The Consumer Product Safety Commission has announced a recall, and we are waiting to see what happens, but no injuries have occurred thus far. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.